Hi, I'm Ezra Robichaud, and I'll be presenting today on why I think Vermont Technical College needs to upgrade its online platform. So my executive summary, COVID-19 has forced the majority of students to learn from home online. This influx of online users at VTC means more students have a chance to use the online platform. What I'm talking about here is I'm just covering the basis of my project. I am applying for a grant to get the VTC online platform upgraded to something newer or modified to something better. I chose this project because I myself would be happier with a different platform for online learning, mainly because of communication issues, finding assignments, and just difficulty communicating with the faculty. And what I'm covering here is going to be how this project is going to work, what we would need, the timeline, the budget, and exactly what we would be aiming to succeed in. The need. There is a need right now for a new online program, and I am aware that there was already an upgrade to the VTC platform, but there is still probably a much desired need among the students, and there is a need, and students have voiced their opinions and desires for something better. The need right now, it has always been there, but because of COVID-19, all the students have been forced online, so now the voice that wanted something different is a lot louder, and I think it's just time we should listen. Project description. This project will increase the learning ability of each student. The project will find a professional to recommend the course of action to either upgrade or mod the current platform. What I mean here is every school has a different online learning platform for their students. VTC uses Canvas, for example. We want to hire someone who can find a professional in the field who can recommend exactly what we should do. That means either finding a new program or fixing the one that we already have. The budget. The total cost of replacing the old platform is set to $20,000. Now, this is a fairly generous budget. This means that we have plenty, if we get this grant, we have plenty of funds to execute the project. This includes hiring someone to do the research, hiring someone to complete the research, and training the staff and faculty on how we use the new program. This means training students as well, because that's the most important part. Everyone needs to be in on this. Everyone needs to understand how to use everything. That's going to cost a lot of money because people aren't going to just train others for free. That's going to be time and energy spent training the teachers and the students and the rest of the faculty on how to use this new program. Part of the budget and why it's so high is we want to do this the right way. And you'll see right here on this graph, the national average for entry-level programmers is about $50,000. This means that we would be hiring someone to commit to fulfilling this project full-time for about a month, but we'll get there in a minute. Evaluation. The evaluation is also a very important part of the project. This means just going back over once the new program has been put in place and checking with students on how exactly they feel, checking with his teachers how exactly they feel on the new website. What exactly we want to do is we want to test the teachers and the students on the new program. This means for the teachers, before the program gets released to the students, they are taught very thoroughly how exactly to use every aspect of it. We just really want everybody to be on the same page. That means all the teachers know how to submit assignments, give links to different areas of research or links to different videos they want the students to watch. And then for the students, it's a little bit different because the teachers and students are going to have a different understanding of it because they use it very differently. The students' way of evaluating this is for all students currently in VTC right now, they will have a test that they take similar to the teachers, but it'll be more different for incoming students. This means transfer students or all incoming freshmen. They will not be able to take classes until they pass this test. Now, this test isn't meant to be a discrimination towards people, so it's not like the SAT or something. It is just something that students can take as many times as they need to pass it, and it's going to be fairly easy. It's just going to show that they know how the website works That way, there's no excuses for not finding something or not getting something done. It's just a great way to get everybody on the same page and ready for the semester. All wasted time. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why I want to get this grant through. VTC students spend about 30 to 40 hours a week on class or classwork. This is how much time they're supposed to. We know that not every student does spend this much time, and not every student has to because not everybody's full time. And this is more of just a general college student. Online learning takes away the edge and leaves some without any help. The edge we're talking about here is a lot of students rely on that relationship with their teacher to complete school. This means showing up to class early, speaking with the teacher directly, privately, sitting in the front row, all these little things. Students really use those to help get that relationship with the teacher, and some depend on that to do well in classes. And I know a lot of teachers expect that type of commitment from their students, and online learning can really take that away from people, and a new website would help give back some of that edge that gets lost with online learning. This means better FaceTime activity, video chats built into the website. That means no third-party software like Zoom. Students are wasting time on their own trying to learn alone. This is another part of the wasting time. Students, instead of using the website and using the materials teachers are giving them through Canvas and the platform, they are wasting time trying to find other ways because it's just more convenient. This graph on the right here shows that the blue lines here, the ones that are the greatest, the graph is showing that students actually have a higher satisfaction rate with remote labs. This means learning from home. What this is talking about and what this shows is that students enjoy, for the most part, working from home. Students are willing to work with us to do a better online platform. This means, this graph shows that students, we're not going to have to convince them. They are already willing to dive into this. Loss of education. Online learning is proven to be not as effective as in-person teaching. What we are talking about here is cheating. And not everybody cheats, but everybody is tempted to cheat, and there are a lot of people that cheat. In 2006, it was proven that about 3% of students that are taking online classes do cheat. That was over 20 years ago. That was before all the iPhones that we have currently. That was before so much technology has come out since then, which means it's great, but it provides so much opportunity and temptations for students to cheat. And that was with a small percent of students were at online classes in 2006, and now in 2020 we are at 100% of the student body is online learning. That's definitely going to increase that with the amount of students transferred to online and just the time since 2006. A new platform could help aid students to the point where they don't feel like they need to cheat, or that they already have the materials that they already need. They don't need to be plagiarizing or going elsewhere for help. Also, a better online platform could help enable teachers to prevent their students from cheating or know when that activity is going on. Miscommunication. This is a huge part of the project. This is mostly what the students are voicing their opinion on, is there is a huge loss of communication with this online platform. Students are not able to connect with their teachers as well as they think they could. They are not able to work in groups as well as they could. A new platform could enable students to get better group time. This is crucial because so many classes in college really aren't trying to teach you material as much as they are just trying to teach you how to communicate and how to work in groups. A lot of classes at any college just want to see if you are able to work in groups and how you're able to communicate. Timetable. The timetable for the new platform, it is very short. It's about 2 months. This is pretty generous, as the person with the $20,000 in the budget allots for about 1 month of paying a professional to design the website. So it's about 2 months. That first month is going to be the design, and then that second month will be dedicated to training the current students and faculty and designing the tests for the incoming freshmen in the next year. And these are my references and the sources that I used. I thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, and I hope you will consider my project.